What up, YouTube? YouTube land, hope you guys are doing well today. I got a crazy ass review for you, man. You guys been waiting for it. You guys been curious about it. And it's on the old 10-18-650 parallel Jax box. This 10-18-650 I purchased, okay? I purchased this. I wanted something crazy. So I spoke to Jax. I'll have it on screen, and I'll have it in the description of this video. It's Jax 3D Printing LLC. Shout out to you, Jax. That he makes custom box mods, man. 3D printed box mods. This is a 3D printed box mod, okay? It's got a 10 amp, 120 volt AC switch on it, okay? It's fully copper internal parallel 10-18-650 box mod. I put AmbitionZ VapeR on the side. I colored it green to match the batteries. And it comes like, it came like that, okay? It came like that. And we got old Jax box on the back, on the bottom. A voltmeter on the top. It's in red. I could get black, green, blue, red, white, whatever I wanted. I wanted red. It's a crazy fucking box mod, man. It's great. It's made out of ABS filament, 3D printed ABS filament. It says, "May the clouds be with you." I got the EOS area built RDA on top. I got dual 24 gauge alien Claptons, 3-strand 24 gauge with 36 strand on the outside. Both N80 nichrome. It's a 0.06 ohm build. I don't recommend anybody at home that doesn't know their Ohm's law, that doesn't know what they're doing, to try this at home. This box is the safest box mod that I have because it's got 10-18-650s in parallel. It splits the amps evenly between the 10 batteries. So it actually hits a lot harder than any other dual, triple, or quad 18-650 parallel mechanical box mod. The batteries are being pressed less between, it's evenly distributed between the 10 batteries. I can hold it in one hand. That was my whole, you know, I was like, dude, Jax, man, I want to do something fucking crazy. What can you make me? And he was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, I want a 10-18-650 parallel box mod. And he was like, all right. I was very surprised. I was like, really? This thing has 26,000 mAh battery life on this. I mean, a 0.06, like dual fuse Claptons, alien Claptons, all that shit. I get about 3 straight days. If I use this for 3 straight days, chain vaping the shit out of it. I mean, really pushing this thing. I've been pushing the crap out of this thing. And I get about 3 full days till it drops down to 3.5 volts. And I don't like to put the batteries on this box mod specifically below 3.5 volts because then you start killing the batteries. You start losing the life out of the battery. Why don't we dive down? Let's take a look at this thing, dude. I'll show you how it's made. I'll show you the ins. I'll show you the outs of it. And then we'll come back up. We'll vape on it a little bit more. And I'll give you my final thoughts, dude. Oh. May the clouds be with you. I like that. I had him put that on there. Custom made it. It says AmbitionZ VapeR. It comes in black. All right, it's gonna come like that when you purchase it. All right, I just took some nail polish. Here's the switch. It's 3D printed. Here's the 510. It's a Fat Daddy 510, spring loaded. Your voltage meter on there. All right. Then that's the other side. All right, it's just blank. So it's got vents up here. And I like how he thought of everything, man. He put the vents near the upper part of the box mod. Okay, so this is the internal 26,000 mAh battery. battery life, okay? He's got some gel on there for the voltage meter. Then you got the 10 amp, 120 volt AC switch. As you can see, the soldering points are very well done. You have one going to the volt, one going to the voltmeter, and then another one going from the switch to the 510. And then you have copper. It's full copper. I think it's I think he said it's either 14 or 18 gauge copper, pure copper, coming down from the switch to the negative or positive batteries terminals. Okay, all solder points are very well done. All those solder points. Okay, those are the that's the positive solder points. And then these are down below the negative solder points. See all the, he did it very well. And then the negative side obviously goes up to ground. He did a really good job, man. He's got some flux and some other stuff for longevity. The switch, you see that the nut? He cut out the, see that? He cut it out as well. So here's the battery door. All right, it's definitely, it's nice, you know what I mean? It's 3D printed, it's made of plastic, so plenty of heat dissipation on that, dude. Love how he made the big vent holes. So this is what it looks like without the batteries in it. It's very light. It's really not even that heavy with the batteries in it. I mean, it's heavier than any other box mod, but I mean, 1018 650s, I thought it would be a lot heavier than it actually is. So you have all labeled negative and positive. The battery contacts on here are, they're pretty nice. They never catch my sleeves because he even bent it up. On the bottom it says Jax Box. I like the switch. It's not springy, it's a little crunchy, but it's a Fat Daddy switch as well. Ready to rock and roll. That's next to the IPv5. That is next to the Home Wrecker G2. So I feel perfectly comfortable backing out, vaping on it, talking on it. Final thoughts. See you guys in a minute. Shit, dude, this thing hits harder than... it hits so hard almost I can't even handle it, guys. Battery life, I really wanted it for battery life. And having it hit harder is just another plus. I feel more comfortable vaping on this box mod than any other box mod I own that's a mechanical, for the simple fact that it splits the amp load between the 10 different 18650 batteries. I know it's crazy, man. I would never take this out. All right, this isn't like a go out and about type of, you know, box mod. I wouldn't take it to work. I wouldn't take it out. I might take it to like the Vape Northeast Expo and just show people, just, you know, as a conversation starter and stuff like that. But I never take it out. It stays at home. You could get more than 3 days. I could get probably, you know, sometimes I could get 5 days. I could get a week. It really depends on how much you vape, how long you vape, what your ohms is when you're vaping it. I use really sub-ohm builds on this because, number one, it's safer. I feel a lot more safer using a 0.06 ohm build on this than I do. I wouldn't put the build that I have in this now, I wouldn't put this RDA on a dual 18650. I personally wouldn't. I know people that do, but I wouldn't, because the box gets really warm, and when boxes start getting really warm like that, I start getting a little nervous. I've been vaping the shit out of this, and these batteries are stone cold. They are so cold, it's ridiculous, man. And that's why I love this box mod, because I have a crazy low. Now, the RDA is hot. I mean, it's fucking hot as hell. But the batteries are cold as shit. I mean, they feel like they haven't even been pressed at all. There's no ramp up time. I have 24 gauge Alien Claptons in here right now. 24 gauge Alien Claptons, which is a 3-strand 24 gauge wrapped around 36 gauge Nichrome. So it's a really big, crazy fucking build, and there's no ramp up time. It's instant. Look. I wanted to do something crazy. Specifically just, you know, to see the capabilities of what can be done in the future and to show you guys, you know what I mean? And I love this box mod, dude. I love it. The switch doesn't really get hot. I can hold it like that. The batteries don't come out. I wouldn't do that because they would fly out, maybe. I wouldn't want to chance it or risk it. But, you know, there's no rattle. It's a nice switch, dude. It's comfortable. I can hold it in one hand like that, and I can just have my finger right there. It feels really nice in the hand. And I love not having to charge my batteries all the time. That's why I got this, for the simple fact that I have 26,000 mAh battery life. And I can go days without charging it. And it hits fucking hard. This thing hits harder than any other box mod. It hits hard, dude. It hits harder than any box mod I have used. I love how it's full copper. It's huge. The soldering points are on point. The switch is on point. The 510, I like the 510, but I feel like the spring is a little bit like loose. Not loose, but you know, like the RX 200, it's got like a very firm spring, or the G2 by Home Wrecker has a very firm spring-loaded 510. I have no problems with the 510. You can contact him on Facebook. His Facebook page, I think it's Jack Thompson. I'll have all that on screen in the description of the correct name, but it's Jax 3D Printing LLC. This was $160 shipped, and it took about a week. That's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, or informative, leave a like, share, and subscribe. I give you content on a daily basis. So remember, squad, stay juiced up, and I'll catch you on the next one.